This is recording 615, 615. So I'm in Washington, D.C. right now. I'm staying at National Harbor and I'm on an Oxford convention. Anyway, the people that are using artificial intelligence that have been out white people, and you know what that means, out spreading lies, making their money to commit their terrorism, and then blaming it the hell on everyone else, where they were busy doing their stunts as usual. Then when I get back, there was a couple times people had signaled to me that something had happened, but I just missed it. I'm like, I'll find out on my own if the Charles Manson occult, sorry, they're controlling my speech, committed a crime. I'll just check the news. So anyway, I got back to the hotel and I see that there was a Catholic school shooting. And so instantly I already know Gene Roberts and her Manson occult did that. So I'm like, I'll make a report this morning, which is what I'm getting ready to decode and do. So I wake up this morning and she's in my brain and she's spitting and she's on with a bunch of what I call a snot cunts, just a bunch of fucking dumb fucking snot ass bitches just popping off. And then they're doing their usual, trying to blame everyone else. And they're precious and perfect and everything else is everyone else's fault, blah, 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 blah. And then they're using my roommate's voices. They're using artificial intelligence on my roommates trying to deceive people. But I know that intelligence knows that they can see it. So anyway, let me get to this crime. So Robin Westman, okay, you automatically know Adam West. Okay, I turned Gene Roberts in for killing Adam Walsh. Okay, so she wants to racket that crime. She'll abduct and abuse the children and then she'll mother and love and save the children. And don't get in her way or she'll keep doing it over and over again. So this is another one of her revenge tactics or whatever, or vengeance attacks. It just repeats itself over and over again. Okay, so then that would be obviously Batman and Robin, and then the Catholic school would go to AAW Holy Angels 5th grade in Globe, Arizona. Robin would also go to White Power Christopher Robin. And then there were 2 children that were killed and 17 people injured. So note the numbers there. And then he was carrying 3 firearms, a rifle, a pistol, and a shotgun. She's using rock, paper, scissors. I'm just trying to see what else is in here. She's using Grace, which is a family member of mine's name. She's using Mary, which is someone I know's name, and then also a family member of mine's name. And then she's using the Westman. And then you have the Minneapolis police chief, whose name happens to be Brian O'Hara. So she's using Scarlett O'Hara. She's using her Gone with the Wind terror theme. And then that's also the name of a Oxford house in Tulsa that they just opened, which Jean had control of the naming of that also. She did that either by manipulation, which is what I call spidering, or using AI on people. So I would definitely check the addresses, everything else, but this was definitely Charles Manson who committed the attack. It definitely was Gene Roberts, their leader. Oh, yeah, and then she's also making a reference to John F. Kennedy and Bobby Kennedy because she's using my purse. She's mad about my purse. She ripped my purse. Remember I told you how she breaks in and commits vandalism? She's doing that to businesses. She's doing that to residences, which you guys know that Washington here has suffered from it. She floods things. She does all kinds of stuff, her and her Manson occult. In Tulsa, it's really bad. She's tearing the hell out of Tulsa. So anyway, she's making a reference to the Kennedys also.